Hey guys, I'm back, and welcome to another awesome Godzilla figure review. Today we have the Bandai Creation 60th Anniversary Wave reissue Ghidorah 2001, or GMK. Let's see if we can hit 7 likes on this video. Let's see. That'd be pretty awesome. I don't expect too many likes on reviews, but so 7. Let's do 7. Alright, well, history on this figure. It is from the movie. Well, this incarnation of Ghidorah was in the movie GMK, or Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack. It was, in this movie, King Ghidorah was a guardian monster, technically a good guy. And that's all I can say without spoiling it. It's an awesome movie. You should definitely check it out. Let's begin with box. Well, we have the standard 6-inch Bandai Creation 60th Anniversary Edition box. You have Godzilla on the front. You have a classic rating, Godzilla 60th Anniversary logo, Bandai, plus Godzilla again on the side. And then you have the two figures sewn on the back. Collect them all. Wasn't too hard. I have both of those. And collect them all. Godzilla. So that's the box. Yeah, Godzilla with these right here. And then you have the Bandai Creation 1954 Godzilla right there. Finally, let's get on to the figure. So sculpt. Most of the sculpt, as you can see, and most of the chest, most of the upper legs, the back of the necks, and parts of the wings are covered in very nicely sculpted scales. They look very ancient, dragon-like, and they blend really well together on the wings, especially on the way up there. The tails, they actually blend in very well as they kind of separate and they go into there, and it looks very nice. Also, it looks very nice blending together right there. The sculpt, you can definitely feel the sculpt. It feels very solid. The wings are very smooth except for the lines and intersections in the wing, and you have a very thick wing. It's hollow. So, one problem I want to mention is you can rarely get it to stand unless you fix its feet and freeze it, which is really hard. So you have to put the tail a little bit lower than you normally would to get it to stand just right. So, the undersides of the necks are very well done and dragon-like. They have kind of the chicken-like feet. Looks very nice. There's not much detailing on the bottom, but it's there. On the toenails, there's some detailing. And yeah, underneath the tail is the same. And the heads, you have a very, very nice, very well done face. You see all like the little details look absolutely perfect, how they pop out and they sink in, and all the horns are absolutely perfect. You have the what you want to call it right there. The mouth has a little bit of sculpting inside. The teeth almost look individually sculpted, but they're not. They're put on this thing and then they're sculpted in there. And this head's slightly closed. This one's all the way open, and this one's fully closed. So yeah, it's that. You have a little horn in the middle of the head. And I also want to mention all the spikes going down. They're really cool. There actually is a lot with paint apps. It may not look like much, but there's so much to say. The gold color is very vibrant, and when it shines in light, but not too much light, if it shines in too much light, it won't look very good. But with just this amount of light, it's absolutely perfect. You can see the shine, the gold shine. Looks absolutely amazing gold color. Bandai Creation did that very well. The eyes are very vibrant red/orange. As you can see, there's a little black pupil in there. That one's smaller. Let me show you the middle head. Yep, you can see that better. And then orangish red, a little bit of the black pupil. You have the pink mouth, pink tongue, and then the teeth are white. I think the pink mouth doesn't work with some of the Bandai Christian figures, but definitely works for this one. It just fits. It fits. It fits alright. I think black would have done horribly. So this is better. Just the color is absolutely fantastic throughout the entire thing. It's beautiful. Now for the kind of disappointing factor, articulation. When I got this figure, I first was interested in this figure. I thought you can move the heads. You can't. There's a glue seal. You can break it, but there's always the risk that you break the figure. Same with the torso. I thought that would move, but it doesn't either. So big bummer there. Again, it's a glue seal. You can probably work with it and make it movable, but unless you know what you're doing, it's not too good. So then you have the wing, which rotates 360. My packaging had a problem, so one of the wings was almost broken off, so I had to do a lot of work with it, so it's fixed. So the wings are a bit fragile. So yeah, they move 360. And then you have the tail on the strange joint, but it still, it works. And you can turn it if you work with it, because it's a stiff joint. It's a stiff joint in some places, and other places like really easy. And in most places it's really stiff. Again, there's a glue seal right here on the tail, both sides, and that's about it for glue seals. I think there might be one more. Nope, that's it. Yeah, I wouldn't know about doing those glue seals. They don't look like that would be good news. So yeah, that's articulation. For sizing with wings at maximum height, he is fairly big. He's actually, with the wings at their max height and everything like that, he's about 8 inches tall. I know you can't see it very well here, but it doesn't look like that on the camera right there. So now you see my perspective, it is 8 inches. So, and how long is he? Well, his wings don't matter in how long he is in this aspect. So let's just measure him. He is 7.5 inches long. And you can't quite see that, but yeah, about 7.5 inches long. So let's do some comparisons. Let's do some quick size comparisons. We have the 60 Same Wave Godzilla 1954. Honestly, I think it's a good size for a fight, equal fight. But honestly, I think for accuracy and for a fight myself, I would prefer him to be about here. Not this guy's fault. I think it's honestly this guy's fault. You'll see why later. You also have another Bandai creation, 60th anniversary wave figure, the Godzilla Millennium. And he's, honestly, again, I think King Ghidorah should be a bit bigger. So, yeah. And to contradict the last two, the SH Monster, it's Gigan, which is way bigger. But it's not King Ghidorah's fault, it's actually Gigan's fault. Because the SH Monster, it's Gigan, it's ridiculously big. It's a great figure, it's just too big and it doesn't work for sizing. And the reason I had this guy in here is because, you know, Godzilla on Monster Island or Godzilla vs. Gigan, these guys teamed up. King Ghidorah looks tiny. He should be about here. So yeah, my final verdict. Buy this figure. It's an absolutely amazing addition to my collection. It's probably a year since both King Ghidorahs are very expensive, and this is only around $25 right now. So definitely pick it up if you don't have a King Ghidorah. If you have like an SH Monster, it's King Ghidorah, or you have in Bandai Japan big version of this guy, just stick with that. But this is a very good figure. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Watch Kaiju Cinema. Signing out.